NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus. We've got a ZvZ. We are in Cloud Kingdom. And don't let that name fool you. We've got Mandez as the red Zerg and Krios as the blue Zerg. But be assured, this is not the Krios that we all know and love, our Platinum player. This is a silver level replay. Krios is, you can tell by the O, our Krios, the NuubCast Krios, the guy who is, we've seen many games here, capitalizes his O. I think I have a game in the queue from him, maybe a 2v2 game, I think. But just to be clear, it's not him. Mandez, I believe, is the one who submitted this game. But we are going to find out if, oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Mandez is 6-pooling. Maybe even, yeah, he definitely 6-pooled. So Krios, I think, is the one who submitted this game. Because generally, the guys who send games to NuubCast don't send me cheese. Because if you do, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't make it this far. So yeah, gas first from Krios, or Krios, and Mandez still, wow, stuck on 10 supply here. He's got to have an Overlord coming. There it is. And here come the first Zerglings. Look, the 6 pool is in full effect. We're going to see how Krios does, how he's going to defend against us. He literally has no... He has nothing. He has no units. I mean, he's going to have to attack with his drones while he waits for Zerglings to help. Yeah, he just went... The 6 pool just went by his Overlord. There's the lol wow from Krios. We're going to see how he does. And the action is on. Zerglings attacking. Whoa! Krios not doing anything, just decides to pull out his drones, and now, after losing several drones, decides that he wants to attack and plant 2 spine crawlers. What in the world is happening here? This one's not going to live. He cancels that one. The drone down to 10 health. This one should be able to finish before these Zerglings complete. Oh my goodness, he has no drones left. He has no drones left, and he's making drones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, what could possibly happen here? He's droning. He's making a second spine crawler. Here come the second set of 6 slings. His opponent is not doing too much. He does have a queen, and he's mining gas, but not getting Zergling speed. So let's see what happens over here. I'm assuming that these 2 are going to... Is he going to live? Oh, he's going to kill this. But this one's going to finish. Just like last time, he's down to 3. Now we can't really see now. Spine Crawler's going to finish. The Zerglings are dead. He still has 3 drones. And Krios is making a couple of Lings now, while his opponent is droning up and getting a Roach Warren. Still on 1 base. This is the best I've seen a 6-pool do. Well, then again, it is only silver level, so Silver League. So, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how Krios is going to survive this. I don't know how he's going to be able to come back. I mean, we're looking at 6 supply here. Now, granted, Mandez has no supply. He's trying... He's not even making Overlords. He's completely supply blocked. And now, Krios, foolishly, is going to lose an Overlord. What is happening in this game? And why are we watching it? What is going on? Holy crap. What is going on in this game? No queens. He's just droning. He's got a couple of lings. It was a 6 pool. And now Mendez is expanding. Why he's not just pouring the pressure on, I don't understand. He finally made an overlord. And he's not injecting. Like, he's got full health on his queen. This is one of those situations, and I said it, I think, even in yesterday's cast, how... oh my goodness. How, you know, gameplay is not really a factor here. And it's still true. I mean that. It's still true, but there's got to be some level, even for a game to be entertaining, there's got to be a certain level of interesting things happen. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to double speed this game because I'm privy to something that you guys are not privy to, and that's the length of the game. And I'm a little concerned. We have roaches coming in. Spine crawlers do very well against roaches. We need to get that back. Lings are... Wow, he cleaned it up very nicely. Krios did a very nice job. I should have slowed that down for you guys. My apologies. But he's finally got a queen out. The queen's going to be able to clean this up. Easy peasy. And he's injecting. Still, okay, there's some injecting happening over here. No queen, nothing working over here. Finally getting a queen started on the expansion. And going to layer tech. And he has a ton of gas saved up here, Mendez does, so I'm curious as to what he's going to do with it. Queen pooping the creep tumors out. Pooping the cream like mad. Second queen is out. I'm assuming that he's going to be expanding soon. He goes for the layer. He's got lots of minerals. He may as well expand while he can, but there's lots of lings coming in here, so let's slow this down. He comes in, sees that there's no expansion. Queen and lings blocking the path, so those lings are not getting up into the main. Spine crawlers looking to transport themselves, and Krios getting his own lair. Spine's on the high ground. I actually like this. They will be able to, if the lings decide to run up, they will be able to take care of business. Yeah, I like that. Go ahead and draw them up. Very nice, very nice. Draw all of them up. Do it. Yeah. All right. Krios is doing a good job here. Unfortunately, I think Mendez is not. I mean, he's got a lot of larvae here, but he's not injecting. His queen energy is getting really high. He's got full queen energy over here. And how many... Only 6 larvae, but he's not injecting. He is spreading creep a little bit, which is good. And now he's making 9 more roaches. And his spire's almost finished. I'm assuming he's saving up the gas for that. And I'm curious, Krios is also getting his spire. I'm sorry, getting an Evo chamber. Yeah, where is the spire? I saw it go down. I can't. Oh, there it is. Darshibi, but he's still got a long way to go. Should see Muta's queue up here in a second. I'm going back to double speed here. Lots of roaches out here. Mendez has just decided to basically sit back and wait. 7 mutalisks coming. Obviously, look at the supply count here. We've got 33 to 76. Krios clearly getting doubled up on. Muta's going to take care of the overlords flying about. And now, but Krios knows, and he's been able to put down some spores. 3 of them, actually. And he's got a pair of queens. 4 of them. 1 queen down. These spores are able to finish. And spores are powerful, man. Look at it. They're just doing a number on these guys. And he's going to be able to take down several of these Mutalisks before the Spore Crawler dies. And here's another one rooting. And yeah, man, that was great. That was great. Roach is now starting to slowly move across. And a queen comes out. Another spore planting itself. So Krios actually doing a pretty good job here. Wow, upgrading. He does have 3 mutas coming out now. The spine's gonna go down really quick. Down it goes. Queen also gonna die, which is interesting because it just. But now he's got these mutas out. They're gonna be able to do some damage. But it's slow. Mutas are not great against roaches just because there's obviously roaches can't fight back, so they're good in that sense, but you know, it takes forever. And he's gonna lose this hatchery, which is gonna set him back even more. But he's got a huge bank here, so he can just plant that again right away. And we look at the income. I mean, he's down by 10 harvesters, but look. Oh no, never mind. Nibby man. And now a third base down for Mandez. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Mandez has all of his upgrades going. Tunneling Claws, +1 melee, +1 carapace. He's getting everything. There's another hatchery going down here for Krios. He's got a few Mutalisks out. Going across the map. He's making more queens. He's almost mined out here in the main. He's going to have to expand again. Let's see if he can get some harassment done here at the top. There's so many Mutalisks here, though. He doesn't have nearly as many, so if he attacks Krios' Mutalisks with his own, he's going to be in trouble. He's +1. Krios also +1. Krios needs to be basically on defense and maybe try and get a Nidus Worm or something if he wants to be able to catch up. +2 attack down for Krios and pneumatized Carapace. So he's getting Overlord speed. We'll see if he's going to go for the Carapace as well. And here comes Mandez with this flock of mutas. And mutas coming out. He's got ball coming in from all action. He's got queens. He's got spores. And Mandez decides that he would like his Mutalisks to live a little longer, so he's going to take them away. Lair complete, obviously, for both. We've got Corruptors coming out for Krios. Going to be helpful. But look at this. Ling's chewing on this third base now. And here come all the Mutalisks. He's basically going pure Muta. So, and this is going to get cleaned up quick. But I don't know if it was even a big deal because he's not doing anything with this base. Mandez really being lackadaisical on his injects. We have full energy on all the queens. He's upgrading, but he's not moving his units around at all. He is taking down overlords out on the map. A couple of corruptors coming in here, going to be very helpful against this flock of Mutalisks if he uses them to attack, but he hasn't. More spores coming out. Krios is going to be in trouble if he doesn't expand again, and soon. +2 going down now for Mandez. I want to check units here. 20 harvesters to 33. He's actually down in harvesters than from the last time we checked. Very interesting. But his +2 attack finishes before Mandez does, so he's got a little bit of a window. If he wants to get out and take it, he can do that, but he's got to go now. If he wants to go in and attack those Mutalisks. And he runs right into them. And he separates a few off and is able to take them down very quickly. And here he comes the next set. He's got an upgrade advantage. He should be engaging those Mutalisks right now. He's got Corruptors. and Mutalisks, and he's going to be able to do much better against them, even though he's losing some Mutalisks. His Corruptor count is going to be very helpful. A lot of pumpkin color mutas. 4 more mutas coming out for Krios, who is in desperate need of a third base. Amanda's not really mining from this base either. Interesting. He's got a third base up, but he's not mining from it. He's not mining any more than his opponent. But Krios has completely stopped making drones, and that can't be good. And he has almost nobody mining down here. Can't even see. I don't know how he's injecting because you can't even see his hatchery to click on it. Either base. And look at those banks, man. That is some serious bankage. Serious bank, man. Both players got the crazy bank. I gotta take a call. Oh, sorry about that. And now we've got mutas and stuff happening and things. That phone call was not just a phone call. It was the returning Mrs. Blamas. So anyway, we are upgrading 2-2 here. Carapace is getting... His mutas are getting some defense to go along with their +2. He's finally mining off his third base. Krios is not getting a third base. He's got to be mined out in the main. He is. These drones are doing nothing. You know, sometimes... I don't know. I'm completely floored right now. I have no idea how... I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now. X2, baby. Finally, third base going down for Krios. And his air is going around the map. And that's the end of that third base. Does he cancel? Yes, he does. Good job. And the Corruptor is going to make a huge difference here. Mendez loses all his Mutalisks. And now Krios coming into the base. We'll check the units tab really quick. He does nothing anti-air, nothing at all. And oh my goodness, could this be the moment that Krios has been waiting for? Even with the 12 Mutalisks coming out. This moment right here, guys, this moment right here is going to be kind of a base race, I think. We're going to see these Mutalisks chasing these units all the way across the map. And he's going to be taking down... Well, what do we got here? We got all Spore Crawlers and all Mutalisks. So Krios is going to be able to clean this up. Eventually. He is going to clean it up. The last Roach goes down. All the wings are dying. And Krios has it. And now here come those Mutalisks that just spawned. And they quickly die. And now Krios is in absolutely great shape. He's going to come in here with mutas... a lot of mutas, and he's going to decimate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are about to witness one of the most unbelievable comebacks, I think. Maybe, I mean, it's not that crazy because it is Silver League, but the point remains. Oh my goodness, if he can kill all of these Hydras, and they do go down very quickly to these upgraded mutas, he's just gonna rock this. The Corruptors are basically, he's able to one-shot the mutas that come up, and he's one-shotting queens. He's got to kill these Hydras. I think if he kills these Hydras, it's gonna be game over. The Corruptors are not even tanking damage here. He's definitely focusing down. Now what's he gonna do? He's going after workers, which I guess is fine, but why not kill the Hydra Den and the Spire? That's what you want to kill first. Now we have roaches going into Krios' base. He's only got a few mutas out here. Might be in a little bit of a base race situation. He's going to go back now. This is like the longest, painstaking game of all time. He's using his roach, and this, wow. The hatchery goes down. It's a lot more exciting than it should be, this game, I think. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Mendez lost this game. And I think he's lost it. I don't think he's going to be able to come back. Look at this number right here. It's the one and only reason why Manda, and this number right here, full queen energy on all his hatcheries. He's got no queen. He's got no larva. He's got so much money. He's got so much gas. He could probably instantly make, 20 mutalisks if he had the larva. But he doesn't, and he isn't. And 20 mutalisks would be enough. Well, probably not enough to beat this. But if he had been injecting that whole time, if he had been, you know, just on top of his injects with his queen and making larva the entire game, he would have absolutely wrecked. He would have been able to, he probably would have had like 100 larvae. He could have made as much units. He could have made 20 mutalisks and then, you know, a bazillion lings, or he could make a bazillion hydras, enough to fight off all these mutalisks. But now he's going to lose all his hatcheries. He's not going to be able to make anything. Mendez dominated this entire game from his 6th pool on, and now he's going to lose because he just didn't have good injects. And it's not going to be close, and he's mad, and he rightfully should be mad at himself, not at his opponent, because Krios, I mean, for what he had, man, you got to give the guy credit for coming back, getting 6 pooled, having no drones, having a spine crawler and a hatchery basically, and coming back to win. You know, that's all Mendez's fault. So good job, Krios. And I hope you guys enjoyed the game. It was a little hard to watch, a little bit hard to watch, because, and that can happen sometimes at the lower levels, but I think a good game to watch to be able to make this particular point. Don't slack on your macro ever. Ever, 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 ever. And Zerg players, you have one thing, you have one job that you got to be doing. You've got to make larvae. You have to do it no matter what. You've got to be making larvae, because no matter how far ahead you are, you know, something like that happens and you're dead. All right, guys, keep climbing that ladder. See you next time. Peace.